is Hugh Young from Bellshill. He may very kindly turn to camera for us. Lives just down the road from me. Very popular referee. And on an occasion, of course, it's building up into the usual Aberdeen-Celtic tension. Aberdeen haven't lost a league game at Pittodrie since way back September 1983. That's a great record. In fact, they won the last 7 consecutive league games. Oh, that was a very quick foul indeed. Plugged the gaps, and now the counter-attack. Burns. Oh, a great run by Burns. What a marvellous piece of football that was. 2 great runs. And if only McKimmie of Aberdeen had that same kind of penetration near the penalty area as Burns eventually demonstrated, then I think Aberdeen would have got into the lead. Marvellous counter-attack by Celtic. Charged downfield by Burns. Quite right to try it from that distance. Just sliding by. Haven't seen much of the Celtic attack thus far. Burns did that well. McGarvey to Burns. Delays a beautiful little ball. It's going free. There's McStay. Absolutely superb atmosphere inside Pittodrie, as there always is on these occasions. McDougall on the run. He controlled it very well. Here's Black. There's the shot, and it's just past. Aberdeen, the masters at the moment. There's a nice little turn by McDougall. It must be no. What 0-10. That's Davy Provan. Right across. And that's... Whoa. Well, look for yourself. Tempers are very frayed. Defenders sometimes lose the place when the goalkeeper is molested like that. And in they went, and I think McGarvey is going to be booked for it. Certainly they incensed the Aberdeen defence by the way he went for the goalkeeper. That's the 3rd booking. Right down the line to McDougall. Ball still in play, beautifully fed to the side. Simpson's far too slow. Oh, the referee's waving play on. I thought there were at least 2 free kicks there. Angus, you will get a shot in, and that's a point save. Examples of counter-attacking from both sides, done at great pace. There's a Black header, it's in. 1-0. As simple as you like, 33 minutes gone, 1-0 for Aberdeen. And after all the tempestuous play we've had, a textbook and simple goal, expertly headed down. Always difficult for a goalkeeper to stop a header like that. And the young man... High one by McQueen. That's McGrain. McGarvey did that well. Provan. Looked good running at the defence, and that's Aberdeen sweetly out of trouble again. Some great play. Angus follows it up. Black is wide. Good move by Black. What is a cross like? Not a bad one. Great clearance there. And that's in. McKimmie. 2-0. There was a deflection, but McKimmie gets a credit. Virtually on the half-time whistle. A very ragged-looking Celtic defence taken totally by surprise. Goalkeeper had absolutely no chance of stopping it eventually. There was deflection that McKimmie, his name, goes on the scoreline. There he is. Oh, he's swept it out superbly. Oh, total duck by Simpson, I think. He may have hurt himself. Black. Well, it's a good ball. McDougall. Oh, Weir. It's not in. What an incredible miss. Oh. The back header, and it's a penalty kick. Penalty. And there are no complaints. Well, Jim Leighton wants to question it, but Celtic get the penalty, and this could bring them back into the game. The referee pointing immediately to the spot. And so Maurice Johnston to take the penalty kick. 12 minutes of the second half gone. 2-1, sweet as you like. Weir takes it, and there's a header by Black. 3-1. Oh, he is one of the best jumpers with a ball in the business. He's not a tall boy at all, but he really gets up. Spring heel jack, deflect, 3-1, 16 minutes of the second half gone. Black, neatest of touches. McDougall, ooh, almost got through. Provan. Now P.McStay. Provan, good run. McQueen goes with him. Wants to take the full back on. That's a great goal! McGarvey. Oh, yes. 3-2, and Celtic fighting back again. Though, the counter-attack onto McDougall and to Simpson. It's wide. Black. And it's there. McDougall. 4-2. Five minutes of the game led by, well, no, just under that, about 4 minutes left, and that counter-attack, I think, will clinch the points for Aberdeen, when they were looking a little bit groggy, and there that ball swept away to the right-wing position, and right in for McDougall to finish off.
The fact remains, though, that Aberdeen are 5 points clear of Celtic, and not just in terms of the margin, but the way that Aberdeen played this afternoon. I think they're uncatchable, which is why the vice-chairman of the club, Chris Anderson, is looking a very contented man. Are you surprised, in all honesty, considering what you went through in the closed season with injuries and transfers, that you've achieved this position?
No, not really, Archie, not really. I think that the young players that come into the side have filled the gaps left by the international players, and so far as the game today is concerned, the club, the players, the supporters all recognise this was our game of the season, and they were determined to play their very best here today, which I think they did.
You indulge in a lot of long-term planning, though, Chris. You seem to me almost the ideal club in terms of organisation. How do you operate with yourselves, the board and the manager?
Well, we bring it all together. We feel that the communication link should be very short between the players and the board, as well as the players and the manager. And we like to believe that the short meetings and short discussions are the way to get things done in professional football.
It's very much a family concern. And the Donald family have been the dominant family, and you know, everybody sort of spirals out from that.
That's right. And in addition to that, of course, we've got the families in here at Audrey. We know the biggest family support in the whole of the country.
How do you know that?
Well, we've done our statistics checks, and we know that we've attracted not only the wives, but the girlfriends and the youngsters to Audrey, and they know they're safe and they'll see good football.